Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm going to be your tour guide today on the Starlight Express. Um, Before we start our tour, I need to remind you to keep your hands, feet, arms, legs, all your limbs inside the aircraft at all times. Can't have anyone falling out, that'd be very, very bad. Um, your exits, may I remind you, are wherever a door is located around you, since this is actually just a video. Um, and Here we go. Today we're doing a tour of the human brain. It's going to be very interesting. So, next stop, the spinal cord. All right. We're going to enter the brain through the spinal cord right here. The spinal cord is responsible for transmitting information between your brain and the rest of your body. Now, from the spinal cord, we move up into the medulla. The medulla is responsible for regulating the unconscious functions of your body, like breathing and the circulation of your blood and all those things that you just have to do. You don't realize that you're actually doing them. From the medulla, we move up into the pons right here. The pons is mainly involved in sleeping and arousal. So, from the pons, we move to the hippocampus right here. Or no, not right there. I'm silly. The hippocampus is right up here. See that right there? The hippocampus is part of the limbic system, and it's involved in learning and memory. So that's what keeps you going during test times and stuff during school. From the hippocampus, we move to the pituitary gland. Let's see. The pituitary gland right here is the master gland. It's the big one, the head honcho. It regulates the endocrine system. And from the pituitary gland, we move on up into the hypothalamus, which is right there. The hypothalamus is responsible for the regulation of your basic needs, your basic biological needs, that is. It takes care of, it's what tells you when you're thirsty or you're hungry, and it regulates your temperature control. It controls your fevers and things like that. From the hypothalamus, right there, we're going to move up into the amygdala, which is this little dot there. And it's part of the limbic system, and it controls emotion and aggression. So, from the amygdala there, we move up here to the cerebrum, which is the big part of the brain. And it is it's your forebrain, it's your main thing. It controls your emotions, your senses, your thought processes, your learning, your consciousness, and it also controls all your voluntary movements. Like me talking right now, that's my cerebrum. I was going to say cerebellum. That's not the right thing. From your cerebrum, we're going to move into the corpus callosum, which is right here. And it's a bridge of fibers. And what it does is it transmits info between the left brain and the right brain, the two hemispheres of your brain. So it's just a nice big bridge, like the Brooklyn Bridge or something. And then from the corpus callosum, we're going to move to the thalamus, which is right there. You move back. Okay. And the thalamus is the relay center for the cortex. It's kind of like the mailroom. It handles the incoming and outgoing messages from your environment around you, all the stimuli. From the thalamus, we move down to the cerebellum. Right there. The cerebellum is the structure that coordinates your fine muscle movements and your balance. It's what keeps you nice and steady while you're walking. Hopefully. Sometimes it kind of gets wacky. And from your cerebellum, we move to the reticular formation. This is the last stop on our tour. Our reticular formation is a group of fibers, and it carries stimulation related to sleep and arousal through the brain. So, that is the brain. Thank you for joining us on the Starlight Express, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye now.